From the Peach State, in at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman.
First offering on its way. Line hard, deep into left. Rosario is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping in next, Tommy Pham. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. That's wide, 2-0. Pham, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He went deep in the contest last night.
That's a ball.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Sharp ground ball to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. Runners off for second, and he fouls this one off. On the move again from first. Hit down the third baseline. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Tatis is off of first with 2 away. Again, he's off for second. Pitch inside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. From the stretch, the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one.
Rosario.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's out number one. Next to dig in, Austin Riley. Set and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Riley is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. Tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on.
We'll have to leave it there. Here now is Juan Soto. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And now the first pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. Reined in. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Fly ball right down the line and left. On the move is Rosario. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Behind 0-2 now. Line hard to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Padres are on the board first. It's 1-0. Stepping in now, Darvish. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. At the plate now, Jake Cronenworth. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. The 1-1. Line drive to center field. Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Now to bat, Ronald Acuna. He'll begin things here against Darvish.
The center fielder.
As Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one.
Junior.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Now the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And he's safe. In now, Adam Duvall. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Head-to-head numbers with Darvish. He's 0 for 4. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hard on the ground towards short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Perez on third. Swanson on his second with 2 down.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Here's the 1-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So stepping in is Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Base is empty, 2 away. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Popped him up. Freeman into foul territory. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Here comes another 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. Riley. Bottom of the third now. And next will be the pitcher, Touki Toussaint.
No pitcher.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
So he sets him down swinging. Touki Toussaint is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball called for strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame. Juan Soto to the plate now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Taken, but called a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Popped up. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, lifted down the line in left. Rosario coming on, and this will wind up a foul ball. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna. No balls and a strike to count. Darvish pauses 0-1 on its way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
In there, 1-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. And now in the box, Salvador Perez. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, one man out. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. So next to hit is Adam Duvall. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And now it'll be the catcher, Victor Caratini.
Number 17, Victor Caratini.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Now batting, the second baseman,
At the plate, Jake Cronenworth as he rips it on the ground to second. Albies brings it in, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
the batter.
So next to bat will be Tommy Pham, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. And Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Dansby Swanson is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he takes a cold strike 1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And that's the second out. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Touki Toussaint. Struck out in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here.
We'll have to press pause. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And stepping up as the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And in steps Manny Machado. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike now to Machado. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out. So now to the plate, Juan Soto. No hits to this point. Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Another 1-2 delivery. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Austin Riley is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Number 5.
Freddie Freeman is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A little dribbler up the 3rd baseline.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he'll step on the... Richard Rodriguez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and that brings up Trent Grisham. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
The count now at 2-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
The first baseman,
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. Lifted down the line in left. Rosario is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready now is Victor Caratini. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bounce to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Last half of the 7th here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna. Fly ball right down the line in left. Pham is there, and he'll bring this one in. So now here is Salvador Perez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Next up, Adam Duvall. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he's going to add to the total. Jurickson Profar is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And now the first pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So one man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. One out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. And another foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled away. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit, Tommy Pham. In his last at-bat, he was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple.
Yeah, and he wound up getting thrown out. But he hit the ball well, and he'll look to do the same thing again right here, boys. It was unfortunate for him and the team the way that play ended, but it was a nice swing.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Freeman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Craig Stammen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Dansby Swanson stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soto moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So up steps Ozzie Albies. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's quickly 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Now a swinging bunt. The next 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. Ehire Adrianza gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. And that misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
2-2 count.
Well, he squares up the slider that time, and it's into left center for a base hit. First pitch of the AB on its way. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And this will be fouled away. Fouled off. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Luke Jackson enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. First delivery to him. Fernando Tatis Jr. is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Acuna is right there, one down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Fastball well outside. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Into the box now, Juan Soto. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Rosario makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. And they get the double play. Now in.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game can still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
This pitch is popped up. The 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this will get foul for strike two. Here's the 0-2.
Ball, like that. I got the count, 2-2.
And in a two-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And that's the first out. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman, who could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Out in front of it, strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. And it's 1-1. Hill has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And he fouls this one off. Just hung in there on that one. And it's fouled away. 2-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pham is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth. Acuna digs in now. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Final strike for the Braves. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with it.
Makes the catch, and the Padres will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The San Diego Padres win for a division-leading 98th time. Yu Darvish records